Hello there everybody and welcome to GameCola.net's video walkthrough for Virtue's Last Reward, Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. My name is Michael Gray, and with me today are Nikola Suprak and Diana Gray.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
We brought Diana in to replace Paul because, apparently nobody liked Paul's commentary.
Lots of complaints about his voice.
Lots and lots of complaints. So you can see where we are in the game here. I'm going all the way back to the first decision, where you get to go into the, what are the CDs?
Chromatic doors.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about compact discs or something.
No.
So last time we went through the magenta door to get towards the Dio ending, and this time we are going for the Tenmyouji ending, which means we're going through the yellow door, as you saw just there.
Yep.
And if you want to hear a copy of the game without commentary, there is one available on our channel, so we just thought we would mention that.
Sure.
I know Paul's not here to annoy you guys with his voice, but if you don't like our voices...
We are Paul-free now, so...
Better than getting stuck with that crusty fart, I guess. So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice?
Alright, these are how the team split up.
I'll try and stay out of the way. I don't really mind you, but the
Hey,
K
Luna
guy
and
seems
Clover.
really suspicious.
That K guy does seem really suspicious.
He does.
It's that Snuggie. And the voice.
Nothing like you. 10 seconds remain until...
So Diana, you haven't played this game before,
I have not. No.
Excellent. Then we will we'll ask you all the questions we used to ask Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, who do you think is Zero?
I'm going with the robot guy right now, just because it's totally obvious.
The robot guy, okay.
Change, like, halfway through.
Okay, Paul picked Quark, the 8-year-old boy.
Or our partner.
Oh, the old guy?
Yeah.
Tenmyouji.
Yeah, T-Dog, as I'm calling him. We're going to see an awful lot of him in this ending, and by that I mean for like the next 4, actually including this video, the next 4 videos are all going to be going through doors with Tenmyouji, I believe.
So this is
Wow, okay.
So I was saying to Diana, because we were bringing her on, I hope you like old men.
I mean, who doesn't?
Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
I think we saw the infirmary in the last playthrough, right? We didn't actually go into it, but...
We saw it briefly because we found the dead body, and we put the dead body in here, and we examined it with this fantastic medical device.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You don't remember if you saw the previous video, did you, Diana?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, here's what happened at the end of the previous video. We got confused by time travel.
That happens. Time travel is often confusing.
And this game sort of has a form of time travel, I guess, because as you saw at the very beginning of the video, you can jump from one timeline to another.
Yeah.
Although I guess it's less like a timeline and more like a choose-your-own-adventure style book.
Let's have a look around, okay?
Which I found very convenient when I was actually playing the game.
Oh, it is, especially when you run into a bunch of locked doors, or, path blocking, which I think will happen in the next video. So here we are in the infirmary, and I'm trying to remember how you solve the puzzles in here, so I can sound intelligent. Now I remember, this is really, I won't say bad room, but yeah, bad room. You find the 2 parts to the key to get a key.
That's an easy puzzle.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a really, really easy combination puzzle. Alright, so that key goes there, but we need another key in order to solve this puzzle. And if anybody's hearing birds in the background, I think it's because Nikola has like 1,000 birds. You live in
I'm
the
right by a
gonna
window.
ask.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right by a window and I have a very powerful mic, unfortunately. I'm trying to mute it, but
It's no problem. It was better than Paul because he has crickets.
what? Why does he have crickets?
I think it's
Like
just
pet crickets?
I don't know. He's like so boring that the crickets just show up and chirp whenever he's not talking.
Poor Paul.
No. I think it's because he had like a snake or something.
Oh,
This was before he
interesting.
switched to having bunnies. So here's the injection gun, which we mentioned at the end of the previous video. Now we finally see the gun. It's like whatever you call it, Chekhov's gun. Is that what you call it? When there's like a gun and it needs to go off?
Yep, Chekhov's gun.
So the injection gun is definitely a Chekhov's gun at this point. I don't know, do you guys find that interesting or maybe not interesting where you go through the rooms and there's always like one thing that you can't explore or can't examine because it will become useful to the plot during the novel sequences?
Yeah, I mean, so you found those in safes a lot, as I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there'd always be something there that's like it doesn't make sense at this point, but it comes in use later, which I thought was, wasn't a terrible idea.
So the instructions on how to solve the puzzle are just written on the top screen. Which, I just realized I could do that, and it's a huge time saver while going through these rooms. Because previously, I wrote the notes on the outside of an envelope, which I just propped up near my iPad while I was recording. And I had to read off of the globe, that the 3DS was producing.
I mean, that's the whole benefit of having the 3DS version versus the Vita version.
There is no version like that. I don't know. Does the Vita have a touchscreen?
So it does. Yeah, you can touch the Vita, but maybe I'm misremembering here. But I was pretty sure that there wasn't a note feature in the Vita version. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, so this is 562 pill bottle triangle. These refer to those things which were on the wall. Uh-oh. And dear Diana seems to have fallen behind.
I'm having problems. My computer decided to die.
Okay, skip to like 8:30, and then I'll tell you when to start.
Okay. It always does this to me. This is what I get for using my school laptop.
Your school gives out laptops?
They're really, really bad laptops.
And go.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Alright, so we just found a clipboard with nothing to clip. It must be bored. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I just feel bad for reading that joke now.
Yeah.
So here we find, I'm trying to click on this white stuff. It's clearly not working. It's mysterious white powder.
Oh, that sounds scary.
And we're just gonna take it.
Good plan. You never know.
So the memory card...
It's just flour.
No, it's not flour. It's a magical cleaning solution.
Oh, I thought we were gonna bake a cake.
No, that's the cafeteria room. So are there actually like flat screen TVs which operate when they don't do anything unless you put a memory card inside?
Sure you can make one that way. My flat screen TV works with a remote control.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there gotta be some way to do that. I don't know. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but...
So as you can see, we need to put those two hints together. We need to mix A and B in the washing bowl in order to create magical cleaning powder.
Hooray!
So A or B was the white stuff. And I guess the other one was water. Unless I'm mistaken, Sigma is really happy because he solves this puzzle. Filling a jar with water from a sink is pretty clever, right?
Oh. Why are you so mean to Sigma?
Oh.
Spy's not nice to anybody, I don't think.
She's got her cranky pants on.
Yeah, she's got her cranky pants on for most of the game.
It's unfortunate.
I know. I don't know why. I mean, she just was kidnapped.
Well, she seems to know something about the weird time travel. Maybe that's why she's cranky. She doesn't know what's going on. Okay, so you use the scalpel there to get the dirty fabric, and that's the thing we're actually trying to clean, so I probably should have gotten it earlier. Because otherwise you're like, why am I wanting to clean something? Why do I need cleaning formula?
Hooray, bubbles.
Ooh.
So I guess this brings us to the question that, we specifically brought Diana on for, was which, virtue/reward characters should get together.
Oh.
Oh, I thought this might be coming.
So,
I don't know.
Who do you think Phi would work with?
Well, she's so grumpy. I don't know if she'd work with anyone.
Yeah.
Her and her cats. That's her pairing.
Yeah. When they all get out of this, Sigma should just buy her a cat.
I'm not sure if Sigma will be able to purchase a cat.
I mean, so there aren't a lot of options to match her up with. You've got the old guy, the little kid, the person in a robot suit. That leaves Dio and Sigma.
Diana, you're giving us a bit of an echo here.
I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm wearing headphones.
You are wearing headphones, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, no more echo. Fantastic.
I like Luna and Sigma though. I agree with you on that one.
Alright, I win.
So that's why we actually replaced Paul. It's because he was thrown
Yeah,
out
because
the
I
fine
agree with
Sigma.
Michael.
You will love the Luna ending where, it basically ends with them hugging and stuff.
You'll see when we get to it, but that's like the least important thing you find out there. But that's what we're going to focus on probably.
That's what I'm
going to focus on.
Really.
No, it's the one thing where Sigma just acts out of character for no particular reason. I'm not sure why. But in any other scenario, he would be trying to put the moves on her. Like he does several other times throughout the game. So
Well, to be fair, though, he tries to...
in his arms. He's like, whoa, I'm getting nervous now.
To be fair, though, he tries to put the moves on everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
As we saw last couple videos.
What about Kay? I wouldn't put it past him.
He does have that adorable Snuggie.
I don't think he tries to put the moves on Tenmyouji.
Well, he's grumpy too. I don't blame him.
Yeah, see, he and Phi could be together because they're just grumpy old people.
They both have white hair.
Yeah, that makes her old by default, right?
So, Michael, what was your problem with this room? I sort of like the puzzles in here.
Oh. I don't know, I like this room.
Oh. I thought you said this was a bad room. I'm sorry.
No, I just meant that puzzle with the key was a bad puzzle.
Oh, okay.
It's like, seriously, just leave out a key.
That is true.
It's like in the previous game where it's like, look, you need to get the cord and then find a 3-pronged to 2-prong adapter. It's like, seriously, just give us a computer cord. All right.
So I think
the complicated map.
I think Paul said you were working on a map like that, Diana.
Yeah, I said that before I saw the map. I do have a map, actually. I'm gonna attach it to the last chapter, but it's not like that.
No.
If I was doing it, I would just make like the simplest map ever, because I'm just sort of lazy, but
It just has names and arrows.
I don't really see the arrows on that map all the time.
Yeah, I didn't see them either.
But there are like invisible arrows there, so I don't quite understand it. It's just confusing how some rooms are open some of the time and some rooms are open all of the time. I think it's just more for plot convenience, though, I imagine.
I think we actually saw this note in the last playthrough, right? I think someone shows it to us.
Somebody does show it to us, and this becomes much more important in this route. Although it's somewhat important as part of the backstory to the Dio route, because, you know, with the Dio ending, they wanted to destroy most of the world. Dio and his army of clones. Does this sound familiar to you at all, Diana, or am I just making things up?
I think you're just making things up.
Okay.
I haven't seen the end of that one yet.
Without seeing the end, it does sound like the ramblings of a crazy person, doesn't it? I'm realizing that now.
Yes!
It really does.
So now I'm going to solve the puzzle in order to get the files. The special files. And I forget why that number works, but it does.
I was going to say, so the top one is to get the, is you just count the number of those icons on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what the bottom one is from, though.
I think it's you match it up with the numbers. If you match it up with the, this one.
Oh, okay.
So that will give you extra pills or something like that, or the pill is 3, yeah. Like the pill is the same place as the 2, and the 1 is the same place as the 2.
I see,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm guessing. Read my walkthrough for more information. Yeah, that was one of the more complicated afterwards puzzles.
It looks like it.
I like how every single time these people are confused by the fact that we have a different password.
Well, to be fair, this is their first room they're going through on this one, right?
Well, no, they all saw it while leaving the elevator.
Oh, that's true. Unless they didn't get the blue file on that one.
Yeah,
I guess Phi was
that's
with
why
us,
it's
though.
there, in case you didn't actually get that the first time you went through the room.
Uh-huh.
No, but I mean, suppose you didn't get it in this room.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that does make sense.
So every single time, people are confused by it.
Uh-huh.
And just like how I was getting confused by the controls right there.
I was wondering, why didn't you grab those?
Really? Touchscreen controls? Really? But no, they have to be confused by the password file in every single room, because it's always a possibility that it's the first one you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. I did not think of that. Good point.
Okay, so Soprol Beta, one of the drugs used in 999.
Mm-hmm.
Created by Mr. H. Like Hongu, I think that was his name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it can be used
I
to
think so.
Can be used to knock you out. This is the drug which causes you to fall asleep, or something.
Adam from BioShock?
No, Adam is the magical computer machine, which diagnoses,
right.
Which can perform autopsies, which, I mean, I imagine as soon as they did this, all the forensic scientists were out of the job.
We don't even really need doctors anymore.
The future sounds great.
Mhm.
It's not too distant future either, isn't it? Like the 2010, 2020, 2030? And there's the injection gun.
That's a nice picture.
It is a nice picture.
Very well done.
So Diana, did you play 999? I don't remember.
No, I didn't.
No.
I just watched the walkthrough for it.
Oh, okay. That's just as good as playing, I think.
Pretty
You did
much,
a good job.
yeah.
Yeah. So would you say that Clover in that game is anywhere near the Clover in this game?
I just thought it was funny. I don't remember what I said.
Well, I mean, some people complain that Clover is completely different in the two games, but I mean, isn't this one like a year and a half later? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Clover hasn't confirmed
That's
it
true.
yet, I don't think. Or I think she might have.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt it was somewhat consistent.
And it's not like you like couldn't recognize her or anything, so
Uh-huh.
It's the one
It's the
with
hair.
pink hair.
Yeah.
it's the hair.
I know, I keep holding out that 7 is going to be K,
Hey, someone's
because they're about the same size. They're just big, heavy guys.
We just missed K or 7.
Oh, 7.
It can't be 7 because K is too smart to be 7.
That's true.
And K's always giving lectures on, like, what words mean and such.
Mhm.
He's the world's most boring robot.
We bumped into them a little while ago. Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too? Let me see the map.
I think in a moment here I'm going to fast forward, but not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
This is still kind of new, right?
It's slightly different commentary.
Yeah.
So I mean, in the previous route, Alice says we bumped into them in the highway, or not in the highway, but she says we bumped into them in the hallway, and then Dio says something as opposed to Phi saying something.
That map,
Gotcha.
it's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
But everybody's confirming where they went and what they found. They confirm that they all found the maps.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
And every single pathway, Phi is really insistent about checking out the elevator. I'm not sure why.
She's in a hurry, I guess.
She just wants to go to the elevator. I find that suspicious.
Well, she played the previous game. Yeah, now I'm fast forwarding.
There we go.
Hell, looks like
So this is all exactly the same stuff. Oh, until here.
Yeah,
we gotta head back.
Ooh.
Sigma, where's that note you found?
because now Tenmyouji is asking Sigma to get the map as opposed to Luna.
We did. We have one too. We found ours
And that's
in the crew
basically the
quarters.
only difference.
Yeah, we got one of
Yeah,
those.
they're finding the maps in
And a
different
safe
rooms.
lounge.
And fast forward.
Except for here, where it goes back to the same speed as it usually does.
Yeah. Infirmary. Dun dun.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got someone's favorite.
This is where we find T-Dog's an alcoholic.
Well,
Yep.
that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later. The hell,
And
man?
where do we find out that he's a pervert?
I forget. We find that too, don't we?
He talks about the grandpa videos. I think that's when you go through the other door first.
Okay. Well, we got that to look forward to then.
Aw.
Oh, here we go. This is where we're going to find out more about 999 and Clover's relation to it, because people who played the previous game know about Clover and Alice,
I can't be sure.
both being in that
There's
game.
no way this is all just coincidence. Yeah. There's even a zero.
So Sigma is going to very carefully overhear a very important conversation.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have a very important conversation, you might not want to do it in a room with 7 other people behind just a little dividing wall. I think they should still be able to hear you, yeah.
And for secret agents, they don't seem to do a good job of it, if they are secret agents. But that's it. Yep, later on in this video, he's just going to confront them and they're going to spill the beans. Or at least Clover will, and Alice is like, no, don't say anything. But Clover's like, I have to say something because I'm in love with him. And Alice is like, no, wait.
Yeah, I think this was your fan fiction.
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have something.
So we fast-forwarded through finding the body again?
Yeah, we fast-forwarded through finding the body. I don't know why it slowed down for like those 3 lines of dialogue of 5.
Well, they were totally different.
Totally different. Okay, so Luna uses the atom. Everybody thinks Kay is suspicious.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Diana? Who do you think killed the old woman?
I don't want to say Kay because everyone thinks it is, and that's too obvious.
Ooh, I actually know the answer to that question. Yes. Because last time we were, Nikola and I were asking questions and we'd forgotten about pretty much everything.
we realized we had. It had been too long since we played this. We didn't actually know what was happening.
So now Phi and Sigma need to vote in the AB game.
Nope, I don't believe in ghosts.
So they're going up against Tenmyouji. So what do you think, Diana? Betray or ally?
Well, since I think he's 0, I think we need to betray him. So I don't know what you're gonna do, but
you would vote betray, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I might do that too. I'm not sure I can trust the old guy that I just met.
You know.
What's so suspicious about him?
It's the bolo tie. I've never met a trustworthy individual in a bolo tie.
Fair point.
Somewhere out there's someone wearing a bolo tie that just turned off the video.
We're getting
Nikola.
lots of complaints.
I know, I'm sorry.
And something's happening.
Yep.
So Phi is saying that we totally need to betray him because Phi apparently does not like Tenmyouji.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Tenmyouji.
Actually, guys, I think you both are wrong.
We're both wrong? About what?
What are we wrong about?
I'm not going to betray Tenmyouji at all. I like him.
Okay, well, if this ends badly, I'm gonna say I told you so.
We warned you, Michael.
Okay, but I wanna ally with him.
I don't know.
And this, of course, is all new dialogue because we have different people fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
I like all the nicknames. I think they're hilarious.
I do too. They're a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
All the rabbit puns. I was just like, no.
I think that was the only part of this game that Paul actually liked.
Yeah, I think it was too.
The rabbit puns.
The rabbit puns. I just wonder, like, if they could make, like, a computer that could answer any question, why did they choose to make it a bunny?
I could answer that, but that would...
No, don't answer it. No, don't answer it.
Why would you guess, Diana?
I don't know, because someone screwed it up.
It was a mistake.
It was supposed to be, like, a really scary monster, but then it ended up being a bunny. That's what I think.
That's a good guess.
So, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock.
I think you automatically win no matter what.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick? We're playing against Tenmyouji.
Or maybe you're just really good at rock, paper, scissors, Michael.
I'm not. I can say for certain I'm not. I always lose when I play in real life.
If he does,
It's okay, I'm not
what
either.
does that make our BP?
Come on, Sigma. Ally. Ally, Sigma.
And
You
when
can
will
do
we
it.
that?
No, Sigma, don't do it.
No, don't do it, Sigma.
Don't do it, Sigma.
Don't listen to Michael.
Listen to the grumpy partner.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex Game.
I find it interesting that we always wait until the last possible second
Well,
before
you won.
voting.
The decision's yours. Now decide, ally or betray.
There are no pathways. You're just sitting around for like half an hour and you're like, well, now what?
So much tension.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't vote, your vote automatically defaults to ally. Okay, hit ally.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
No. No,
We
don't do
voted,
it.
Michael.
Ugh.
Nothing
Some
bad is
democracy
going to
this
happen,
is.
I swear. I'm sure everything will be fine. We're not going to be betrayed and lose. Oh, wait. If we get betrayed, we lose 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I should have thought about that earlier.
Michael.
Really?
Whoops.
We voted. 2 of us said betray. You did not listen to us.
Well, I won the rock, paper, scissors game, so I get to pick. I mean, last time it seemed well when, I voted to ally with Luna, but that's Luna.
Actually, you voted to betray Luna. Paul and I told you to ally, but you didn't listen to us.
Oh, never mind. I just do what
Wow.
I listen to what you guys want, and then I do the opposite of that.
So, obviously, if it's wrong this time, you should listen to us next
I
time.
know. You'll be 0 for 2.
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
No. We're joking. We're trying to get the Tenmyouji ending, so you can't get the Tenmyouji ending if you betray him.
Just misguided optimism.
And this is one of the only 2 pathways without a block in it. Am I right?
No, the 2 pathways without a block in it is Dio and Clover.
Clover's the other one. Okay.
This one has a block. We need to go to the laboratory before we can unlock the Tenmyouji ending.
Okay.
So we are actually going to get a block, I think, in the next video.
Fine.
Hmm.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
So if you want to get the Clover ending, you would have betrayed Tenmyouji here.
Which is what we should have done.
Yeah,
Agreed.
because we want the Clover ending.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Alright, so let's see how this works. I forget who is voting against who.
Aw, poor Luna.
Oh no. Oh,
Poor Alice. Poor us, Michael.
oh no!
Ugh. I told you.
I know. We warned him, didn't we?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
From your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
So now we only have 1 BP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
So there are like 4 people with 1 BP and 5 people with 6.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, Tenmyouji, I trusted you.
I was sorry.
No, he said he was sorry, though. It's okay.
See?
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Soft-heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
I still would like an explanation for, like, why he betrayed us.
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you.
He makes a good point, which is why we should have betrayed him as well.
Agreed.
You think I had a choice?
Just because there's a murderer on the loose?
I think that's enough for me.
Well, we don't know if it's him or not. He looks like he could be a murderer. Look at that bolo tie.
You're judging everything on the tie.
I am.
I think T-Dog knows the woman who was killed, because he just seems very, whatever you call it, he's got the heavy weight on his shoulders, which I sort of
Well,
fast-forwarded through, but he seems really shaken up by the death of the old woman.
Hey,
He's just old. Makes him think of his own mortality, I think.
I was gonna choose
Yeah.
a lie, I swear to God. But
When I
just
reach his
don't
age, I'll just, sit in my bedroom,
runs
count
underneath
the hours.
betray button. Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh?
He's throwing the kid under the bus.
is he telling the truth?
As we saw in the last video, Dio is a terrible
Were you
person.
the one who chose
You're
betrayal?
horrible.
No,
I know.
I didn't do anything.
And still he's the best of all his Myrmidon clones.
Mr. Dio presents. I'm telling the truth. I promise.
Best dressed, definitely. I mean, that is a snazzy top hat.
Yes, that
Yeah.
top hat is very cool.
And most popular with the ladies as well. Maybe that's what makes him the best, though.
Fine. You just wait.
No, wait, that made him the worst. His clones hated the fact that he got the ladies and he didn't. Trust me, Diana, it makes sense if you see the video.
I'm gonna go watch it after this.
I mean,
I am.
he's great with the ladies. He just really endeared himself to Alice.
Oh yeah.
You're a jerk.
Is that something other people do, or it's just something I do? When somebody's like listening in on my conversation, I immediately make it the weirdest conversation possible. Just to
How do you know when?
off.
How do you know when someone's listening in?
They laugh at my jokes,
Oh.
If you just think about
or they're just leaning in and listening in.
hmm
Or, sometimes you just throw out something really weird just to make sure that person isn't listening in on the conversation.
I haven't done that before, but I'm gonna start.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so things are very sad with our group. We've got 3 betrayals and our people aren't very happy.
Yeah, morale is at an all-time low right here.
Zero, when does the next round start?
I got that reference.
What makes
Oh, that was a reference. Cool.
Or at least I think it was a reference.
Um,
If it wasn't, I'm gonna feel silly.
Apparently it's a reference to New Zealand. Okay.
Okay. No, that wasn't what I was thinking.
I didn't mean it to be a reference, but if it is, then yes, that's totally
I
definitely what I did.
immediately thought of Oregon Trail, so
Oh.
that
It might have been an unintentional reference. That's probably what I got it from,
Why
yeah.
am I going to die?
I don't know. My internet is definitely telling me New Zealand. Oh,
Can't it be both, Michael?
that is definitely in Oregon Trail. You're right. Fantastic.
Mhm.
I told you what the penalty is.
See, sometimes I will play or watch something, forget about it, but still remember part of it, and then not realize I'm referencing something else.
Correct.
no, yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what life is like.
I get it.
Well, no, I think what also happens is, when I was a kid, I watch all these TV shows which reference movies I've never seen.
Our BP would drop below 0. What? What the hell?
Mhm.
This is important stuff.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us
And then
about this
when you
earlier?
reference something, you say you're referencing whatever, and people are like, no, that was in this first.
Sorry's
Yeah.
not going to cut it. I thought you
I've
were
done that as
supposed
well.
to tell us the rules, not hide them.
I never quite understood the point of when children's shows do that. Like, they do a Scooby-Doo episode based off Citizen Kane or whatever. It's like, none of the kids watching that are gonna get it.
Did that really happen?
I wouldn't be
Was-
surprised.
It's just the color that changed.
There's no way there's a Scooby-Doo Citizen Kane crossover.
There probably is.
I mean, I'd watch it.
There are multiple, like, Simpsons Citizen Kane jokes.
I am yellow as well. But it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me. Still a solo. Looks like I'm stuck.
Reference in Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood.
Cyan pair.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah, says pair. and the color cyan.
Makes sense. He went to Hollywood and apparently starred in Citizen Kane. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And eventually we're going to get to new material so we can stop talking about off-topic stuff.
Yeah.
No. This is
We
fine.
don't need to do that.
Yeah. No, but I mean, this is all stuff we've seen before. It was slightly different because they say slightly different things. So, but this is mostly all the same stuff as before.
Alright, so this is new, I think.
Oh.
Because now Sigma's going to go through the rooms in different order. Because, you know, like previously when we went to the lounge, Dio told us all about the Radical 6 virus, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, because we already know about the Radical 6 virus, when we go to the lounge, Dio's going to tell us something new.
Interesting.
Actually, I think we're going to go to the lounge and Dio's just going to be a humongous jerk.
Oh boy.
So he's definitely going to be acting in character.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's it. Maybe Dio and Phi should be appearing, because they both seem to be grumpy.
I could see that. That would work.
Yeah, that might work.
Have you found anything? Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far. I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
Oh wait, we're going to learn all about 999. This will be fantastic. I love 999.
I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
I prefer Virtue's Last Reward myself.
I do, but this was one of my favorite moments of Virtue's Last Reward when they, like, mentioned 7, and I'm like, yes!
What?
They're totally building up for him to be in, I don't know, this game, but then I don't think he was.
What do you
Or
mean?
was he? Dun dun dun.
Yeah, we do. We're half sisters. Any chance you'd buy that one? Then what do you think we
Oh,
are?
come on, they totally look like half-sisters.
Mhm.
They both have the same penchant for not wearing many clothes.
Is that inheritable? Is that
I guess. It's survival of the fittest, right? It makes them more likely to pass on their genes to the next generation.
Alice, what should we do?
Is this really a smart move for Sigma to be
Clover
making?
and
Is
I are
like blackmailing them into telling him everything? Because he's making enemies right here.
Mhm. Also, Alice, she looks like she could fight. Clover is kind of tiny. I think you could take Clover, but Alice might give him trouble.
You can tell yourself
I
that.
think
Makes
Clover
you
might
feel
have a
better.
weapon inside her hair.
Well, why would you think that?
Yeah, Clover, what do you know about Zero?
So I've decided that I think at the end of the game, in the final room, just everyone from 999 is gonna pop out, and they're gonna be like, "This was just a test." I think that's gonna happen.
They're gonna pop out and yell, "Surprise!"
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
A test for what? What are they testing?
I don't know, but I didn't think that far ahead yet.
I think we can tell him a little.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm putting it together.
There is a reference to the final room in to 999 in the final room, but I'll talk about that later because now we're learning about 999.
But it was called the Nonary Game too. Oh wait, I guess
Flashback.
only 7 of them were really kidnapped.
It was a very nice flashback voice.
Behind it.
Yeah.
No, I
It sounded
guess if
very
I count the
ethereal.
other 2,
Thank
then
you.
there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary Game also called themselves Zero.
Is that like Clover's scared face, or?
I
Is
guess.
she grabbing her hair? Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, just make sure.
Oh, she is. I didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, the 60-minute.
I didn't even see that,
There's
yeah.
there's hair right there.
Yeah, you're right.
I was
It's a rarely seen scared face.
Mm-hmm.
And now Clover's gonna say, no, this is my third.
The same thing happened 10 years
She
ago.
just has really, really bad luck.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's had an unlucky childhood.
She's an adult now,
Well,
even though she still
the
looks
first
like
game
she's
occurred when
12.
she was 7.
I
Yeah.
guess you could say that.
She was 12 in the previous game, and that was about a year ago, so that makes her 13.
No, I don't think so. Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
Oh, hey, that's what happened to the villain in the previous game. He's arrested.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, they did have him tied up in the trunk of their car, so I figured something bad was gonna happen to him.
Yeah,
No.
but here we're confirming the fact that, could I spoil this for who those two people are that got away?
There's no way they'd have another Nonary game.
I think we're safe. Do they reveal that later on in this? I can't remember.
No, they don't, actually. They only
Okay.
revealed the one person, not the other. Okay, well, in any case, we're talking about June and Santa.
Yes.
And we will see June again while we go through this plot line, through the
Oh,
Tenmyouji
yay.
ending. But Santa's just going to disappear and nobody's ever going to talk about him.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's okay, because June is more interesting, and Santa is basically a jerk. He would be like best friends with Dio.
I don't know.
Or Phi, really.
Yeah.
They look
Santa and
exactly
Phi.
the same.
That's
They kind of look like each other. That was what I thought when I started watching this. Like, they kind of look like each other.
But I don't know. Oh. The gas mask. Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago.
I think the only reason the person wore the zero gas mask is just because it's styling.
Alice and me while we were...
that was actually unrelated. That was just a guy out for a jog.
Yeah.
But I don't
In a
know
gas
why they
mask.
do that. I mean, they
It's a good
already
look.
did what they
That's what all the
needed to
joggers
do.
wear these days.
And if it
Mhm.
was them,
Well, I mean,
I
because
don't know why
now they're
these
calling
other
the series the
heroes-
Zero Escape series, so it's like, okay, well, we have to keep somebody dressed up like the gas mask.
Happened a year ago, right?
Even though in this game, Zero is a bunny rabbit.
A scary monster, I think.
Yeah, see? There we go. That was what Zero was supposed to look like. It was supposed to look like a guy in a gas mask, but someone messed
They
up
got
on the
the bunny
programming.
rabbit.
So
he
they
was
made him
fired
into a
right
rabbit.
afterward. Yeah.
Somebody said bunny puns, yeah.
There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his
It was a guy
memory
who was
is
really
real,
unhappy with his job, so he just programmed it all wrong.
Unless we can get that
And they were like,
mask
well, I
off
guess
him.
we're just gonna have to
I
go
can't
with
say
it.
for sure if I've met him
Don't
before
have enough
or
time to
not.
reprogram it. So who is K? Dun dun dun. Was he somebody from the first game?
Maybe.
What do you think, Diana?
I hope so. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
I think that'd be cool. But, I don't know.
Yeah, he's Lotus.
But I
Wait.
think that's all you're going to get.
Wait.
We don't have any proof
that
you're not
that wouldn't be
Zero's
cool. That'd be
Zero.
creepy.
If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy
She beefed
all
up.
our secrets. I think
Someone
we
within
got
reason.
It was,
The Ninth Man.
the Ninth Man, definitely.
Yeah, there was
He's
a
back.
ninth man.
They open
zombie
up and
now.
it's just like his pieces. It's a zombie.
He's a zombie inside the robot suit.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh
Makes
man,
There's
a
something
robot
wrong
zombie?
that Zero
Yeah.
Senior doesn't.
That's a scary kind of zombie.
It is.
Are you
I wouldn't put it out of the realm of
I said what I'm
possibility
telling
for a
you.
Zero Escape game.
Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited. Oh, okay.
But it looks like we won't get to talk anymore about 999.
Goodbye.
Oh.
So it must be another pathway in which we talk more about 999, and she discusses 7 specifically. Because Clover and 7 have a working relationship after that game, apparently. I believe Nikola said they are all Facebook friends at this point in time.
Hmm. They follow each other's Tumblrs.
They probably have like a Facebook support group.
Victims of the Nonary Game.
Okay, time to move on to a different room. Which room do I go to? Infirmary or the lounge?
Let's go with Infirmary.
What about you, Diana?
Yeah, let's go back to the infirmary. You're
Okay,
gonna go to
so
the
that
lounge,
means
aren't you?
I should go to the lounge. Thank you for your... Wait.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright.
You listen to us.
I know.
For the first time ever. Yay. So I believe T-Dog is here.
What do you want? Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me. Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 VP.
Yeah, you are, you jerk.
You really are.
And button up your tie. Or your shirt.
I like how the first thing he thought when we came in was like, "You're here to kill me." It's not even like, "Oh hey, like, how's it going?" It's just like, "Oh, you're here to kill me, aren't you?"
Yeah, apparently Sigma looks like a real, like, angry man.
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's...
Well, I mean, the last thing Sigma was doing, as we found out, was he was just working on his essay for the last minute. So, I mean, I imagine he would look pretty frazzled after that, because he immediately got kidnapped. After pulling an all-nighter, he must look really bad.
Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't...
Rough couple of days for poor Sigma.
Yeah.
But the good news is, when he goes back, after the game is over, he goes back to school, he gets an A on his exam paper.
Spoiler, Michael, that's the final plot twist.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Thanks,
Don't you think
Michael.
we
I
ought to
know.
figure out who killed her first?
Is it just T-Dog in this room? Or is there anyone else? Is he just
No,
sitting
Quark's
here
in
by
here
himself?
too, I think.
Oh, Quark is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
He said he
hiding.
was looking around.
No, Quirk is actually with the dead body, because T-Dog is a horrible guardian.
That's creepy.
I think he's actually going to realize this in a moment. He's like, oh, wait a minute.
I was gonna say when they said he's looking around over there, I was like, don't you think that's a little irresponsible to let the kid look around on his own
Yeah.
with the
He
dead
comes
body?
comes around the corner with like a bunch of needles in his face.
Made very short work of me.
That'd be
I did
horrible.
something wrong.
Oh no.
There really aren't that many needles, though. We've seen this place. They only have the injection gun.
That's true.
And the scalpel. That's basically it.
I want to know. That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
Lots of drugs, though. Yeah, lots of drugs and powders.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
No cotton swabs, though, so... What kind of infirmary is this?
There's no Band-Aids, no Flintstone vitamins.
Yeah.
What's going on
God
here?
damn it. What do you want?
Oh my.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Calm down, Tenmyouji.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
You are super suspicious.
Yeah.
You're acting more and more suspicious as time goes on.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now. Hey, stop it. damn thing.
Yeah, let's go check on the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a partition there. Was the partition always there? I mean, when we were investigating the room,
Yes, I think it was.
and we just didn't see it while we were looking around.
You sort of like shimmy around it when you look at this portion of the room.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why it's weird, because there's a divider there behind us. Okay.
Mhm.
And Quark,
Oh,
And
he looks
Quark,
he looks weird.
I think he got into the drugs is what happened, right?
Oh
that
no.
must be it. Either that or he drank some of the alcohol from the lounge. He just can't handle it.
Also possible.
Yeah, you were just talking so fast. I couldn't.
Yeah, no, he definitely got into the drugs.
Yeah.
My head
And I'm so hungry too.
and I couldn't really
Oh,
make out what you
no.
were saying.
This is why you should have been watching him, T-Dog.
I'm fine now, though.
He's
Whatever
a horrible
it was,
grandfather.
seems to be gone. I think I'm just
I mean, it's not like T-Dog was
being
really
stuck
doing
in this
anything
place.
besides just standing around waiting for something to happen.
Waiting for Sigma to come kill him, apparently.
Yeah.
There's the woman.
Huh.
I told you they'd figure it out eventually.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. How about that?
There's a corpse here, huh? Maybe that's not good for, like,
Quark, get over here.
kids.
Yeah.
Well, Quirk is very, well-dressed for such a small child.
I was fine.
Yeah, I'd use the word dapper to describe him.
You always freak out over nothing.
I think he even has a cummerbund, or whatever you call those. Although his hat is a little suspicious.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yep, come on.
Uh-huh.
Let's get back
I
to
mean,
work.
so are those
I'm
like
guessing
bricks
they'll
holding
find
down
a
his
secret
hat?
passage
Yeah,
somewhere.
what are those?
We're going to eventually learn that those are just storage containers for snacks.
Oh, okay.
Oh. That's practical.
Yeah. I mean, I have pockets that you can put some stuff in, like gum, but I don't have anything where I could hold big snacks, like a sandwich.
Yeah. Well,
No, don't.
he's got plenty of pockets here in his jacket, though.
Yeah.
That's one of the gold files. They talk about Quark's hat, and he keeps snacks in there. That's interesting information. You'd think they would have mentioned that in the actual game. As well as what's his face? What does Dio keep under his top hat?
Yeah, we already decided it was a smaller top hat,
Okay, yeah.
like a Russian nesting doll.
Alright, I'll go with that.
And we went the long way to the lounge, I have to say. It would have been easier just to go through the door,
This place is
through
turning
the
into a
warehouse.
sausage fest. Yeah, so? No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable. I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Dio's strange here.
More than you can't tell.
Yeah.
It's a dirty magazine.
No, not even close, Dio.
Oh no, he
Can you
disagrees.
even see?
Unless you got some really weird fetish.
Don't they excite
Oh,
you?
he does. How about that? Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's just really strange. Good point, Michael.
Appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar
I think
eclipse.
either he's strange or he's just purposely trying to be unhelpful.
2028.
Okay, so there we go, 2028. So that's the
I guess you
future.
could say something like that.
That's like 15 years from now. Ooh.
Yeah, I forget what year does this game even take place in? It's 1 year after the last Nonary game, but I don't remember when that was either.
Well, no, I mean, this year this takes place in 2028 because they're mentioning that it's this year's New Year's Eve is when
Oh, I see. Okay.
eclipse takes place. So I guess that means the first game was 2027.
Okay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything? Nothing of interest. You'd better not be hiding.
So, you know, like in the next 15 years, they create fantastic robot suits
Nothing that could help us escape.
and computer programs which can answer any question whatsoever.
So now Zero's
Oh man, I can't wait. Mostly for the robot suit, though.
What the hell are we supposed
Yeah.
to do with that tidbit? Hey, the sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I don't know what other crazy future technology is in this game.
Top hats.
Top hats, yeah.
Extra stylish in the future.
Nice.
That sounds awesome.
No, it's not an issue of breed. Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Fine.
The Schrodinger's cat thing. And I got in a huge conversation about this with the scientist person who doesn't understand philosophy and he can't explain why it's impossible for a cat to be alive and dead at the same time.
So it's complicated.
Oh,
Yeah, it
hello,
is.
Sigma. So this is where you were. Did any of you find anything?
We'll get to that in a different pathway.
Yeah, we don't actually discuss it in this one because Dio's being a super big jerk right now.
Answer me.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
he hates cats. So
Ugh.
he has a thing for Saturn and he hates cats.
He's weird.
And? Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh, Sigma. Time for you to whip out the information about Radical 6. Might have mentioned this earlier that pretty much everybody on Earth dies in the future.
Yeah, that part of the future is not going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's true.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6? Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death
So
toll
what is the
estimated
WHO?
to have
The
passed
HW World Health
100,000
Organization?
victims.
I think
Yep.
so.
Immediate
Yeah,
quarantine of
I'm just
uninfected
guessing.
Indeed.
patients is
It's not
strongly
like
No, that's correct.
advised.
Doctor Who has determined.
That's incorrect.
Doctor Who is not a medical doctor.
No.
Sort of like Doctor Doom, who really did not actually have a doctorate in Doomology.
What? We've been lied to.
Who is
What about
Dr.
Dr.
Doom?
Dre? Tell me at least Dr. Dre has his doctorate.
I hope so.
You're saying we're all infected
Dr.
with this
Seuss,
Radical
definitely,
6
for sure,
virus?
right?
I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So maybe Quark wasn't doing drugs. Maybe he's infected.
No. Not the kid.
That makes it more dramatic.
If we'd been thrown in here after this virus
Because
started
children have
spreading.
worse
But right now, it
immune
looks like we were
systems?
abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
make any kind of
I don't know. I mean,
Besides, you found
that's what
that
I was
article in
told
the
when my
safe,
sisters
right?
were little.
That means Zero
Yeah,
C put it there
I'm not sure by
specifically
Quark's
so we could
age.
find and read it.
Like, real little kids, babies and stuff like that definitely do. But,
So we think this
How old
place
is he?
a quarantine facility.
I think he's like 26 or something, am I right?
Yeah, wait, no.
No? Oh, so close.
No, but, yeah, but comparatively, say, like, you know, second graders and third graders have a lot more germs, you know, in, like, a second grade classroom than you would find in, say, an adult office. Because they're exposed to more germs. Which is why you know that always happens in a school. Like the disease passes around the class and every kid gets it.
Too much of a pain in the
Yeah.
ass to fake a whole
But
paper.
that doesn't usually happen in your
What does
office.
the other side look like?
It's that 2 people get the disease in your office and then everybody else pretends to get it so they can have a sick day, but really they just Disneyland instead.
Why would a newspaper just be black on one
Oh
side?
yeah,
Well, perhaps there was
that happens in high school too.
an ad, some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
Man, I wish I grew up in California.
Yeah, me too.
Disneyland is not a one-day vacation for me.
You know.
Exactly. Even I know that. And I can
Well, maybe in the
calculate
future there will be a
exactly
Disneyland in every major city.
If Zero Senior really wanted to try
That'd be a
Oh,
lot
I
of
could
fun.
dream.
all out,
Mhm.
only an idiot would fall for this.
And apparently in the future nobody has
Am I right?
newspapers, because Dio doesn't read newspapers.
Yes, I agree.
I think he's just a jerk.
Yeah, he probably just doesn't read them.
I mean, to be fair, newspapers aren't doing too well right now, so maybe by the future they've been phased out for online-only sources.
Maybe.
I still find it, a little suspicious that it's like, well, this has to be a fake newspaper ad because, one side is black.
I mean,
I
it is
just wanna-
strange that, like, none of them have heard anything about it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
The thing which has killed pretty much everybody on Earth and they don't know it.
Yeah. So if it was happening, you think that, like, someone might have heard something by this point.
Oh. Wait. And then I was like, wait, if we're all worried about the kid, why don't we go check on the kid?
Nah, he's fine.
I'm right here.
Thank God. You're a doctor, right?
Yes. Well, sort of. I mean,
You have to come
Is there
with
a
me.
doctor in the house?
Quark, something's wrong with him.
hey, calm down. Just tell us what happened to him.
He just collapsed.
Uh-oh.
Just hurry.
Yeah, he overdosed.
Please. He needs
Ugh.
help. You have to save
This is
Quark.
all because you were a bad guardian. This is all your fault.
Yeah, Quark should not be living with his grandpa. Where's his mother and father? Actually, we'll find out about that by the end of the Tenmyouji ending. So, cool. You can look forward to
Cool.
that. Quark's mother and father are Luna and Sigma. Wait.
I think that's also your fanfic.
Dang, man.
I know it's difficult, but you have to keep them straight. You have to keep fanfiction and canon.
Oh.
But
How
fanon
come?
and canon are just so...
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark
Let me-
hasn't.
Quark is.
I'm just checking fanfiction.net right now. There are only 4 fanfics for this game.
Huh. That's surprising.
Yes.
Oh, so there is a Luna Sigma story.
It's called
Yes.
Radical 6.
Did you write it, Michael?
No!
It's by Michael Jure.
Wait.
Oh, and a Dio Luna ending. Ew. Why would Dio and Luna... Ew. No, Luna, you can do so much better.
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No, that can't be right. Quark can't be.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
How can we cure him?
maybe our heroes are just sort of sheltered and they didn't know about the virus.
It's the only way to
I mean, the
get
machine-
They just never went outside.
The machine here clearly takes care of the virus, but I mean, Dio never reads newspapers.
Where is it? Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyouji, and I looked everywhere.
Wasn't Luna asking before about, like, what... She didn't know what Radical 6 was, now she just knows the cure for it?
No, the machine says the cure is,
Oh, I missed that part. But still, she's a doctor. She should know anyway.
Now that there's somebody who has the disease, the machine says, this person, this is the cure.
Uh-huh.
That's convenient.
Yeah, some doctor, she didn't even know of a virus that killed like 2/3 of the world.
That was what I was thinking when she was reading about it.
Quark?
Uh-huh.
Quark.
Uh-oh. Well, he's
Oh my
fine.
God.
Look, he cured himself.
Awake.
Wait a minute. Something looks wrong with him.
What?
No, he looks
He
normal.
doesn't have his hat on.
What are you...
Yeah, that's that's what it is.
Is that what you were talking about?
He's got hat hair.
No, I think it's because he's got the scalpel and he's trying to commit suicide, but the hat
Oh.
is really...
Oh, okay. Didn't even see it.
Well,
But how?
I mean, both kind of important.
Like
Yeah.
this.
I think he already cut his hat in half, so...
No. Don't. Really, guys?
Somebody should try to stop him.
Could someone do something about this, please?
There we go.
There's a dash, an exclamation point.
Alright, way to go, Sigma. Sigma's got his arm.
Oh, thank God. No, let go.
How is he holding that kid down with just holding the one arm like that?
Right.
He's strong.
Me too.
Really strong, apparently.
Or Quark is just really weak.
Uh-huh.
Get the robot guy to do it.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Tenmyouji, do something, old man.
Yeah, do something.
T-Dog, don't just look at the ground.
You found a particularly interesting stain on the floor, apparently.
Damn you, bastards!
Oh,
Ooh,
right.
language, kid.
We have to get out of this body. They can't
Wow.
take away the soul. Once my body
All right, yeah,
is gone, my soul
he's
can
full on
escape.
cuckoo nuts crazy right now.
You have to let me
He
go.
is cuckoo for Cocoa Pops.
Go! I'm trapped here. Let me die.
I'm thinking he's infected and he took drugs.
Kill me. Somebody.
This amount of crazy just can't be one of those two, huh?
He took infected drugs.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Sigma says what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Why do you still have the scalpel?
He still has the scalpel, apparently.
Really, guys, get that. That would be the first thing to do.
Oh, man.
Good job, Clover.
I know, at least someone was paying attention.
You're my hero, Clover. No, but wasn't that, like, on the list of, symptoms? I guess that wasn't on the list of symptoms for, Radical
Are there any
6.
tranquilizers in here? No. Well, I mean,
But one of the
what?
symptoms is that apparently it makes people go crazy.
So
Well, that would explain a lot.
Mhm.
It's the anesthetic.
Or
The one
Quirk
that's
just
in
always
our
gets
bracelets.
like that when he doesn't have his hat.
Perfect.
Yeah,
It was
he's just
something-
throwing a
Yeah, it's his
tantrum.
hat.
Well, what?
He'll be fine.
Oh, they're just gonna drug him some more.
It won't hurt him, I promise.
Good solution,
Hurry up and
guys.
do it.
Good job.
Come on, Luda.
No, 5 says it'll be fine, Diana.
Let me just...
Oh, then it's fine.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's the doctor, right?
Okay, I've got it.
So that's why the soap roll is important. Remember, we have Chekhov's gun.
Right. No. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
and it all comes full circle.
Yes. One of the rare shots of Sigma. Look at his leg and his arm. He's just camera shy in this game.
Uh-huh.
Quark's legs are so skinny.
Dude needs to eat more of those, Doritos that he's got in his hat.
Blood pressure. Waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Well, I forget, earlier in this video when I was checking the things on the shelves, I think I might have checked out the bottle of the soap roll, which puts him to sleep.
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Did I or did I not?
Man, he sure was strong.
I can't remember. I remember it was
Like-
definitely in the file. Like, it
Yeah, I
describes
remember us
soap roll.
looking at it in the file, but I don't know if you actually looked at it.
Yeah, well, when you're looking at the drugs in this room, you can specifically look at that, as well as, the gun.
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
not much.
Ah, maybe Luna's keeping secrets about Radical 6.
Huh, I knew it.
Maybe she's not incompetent after all, she's just a liar.
Why would I lie about that?
Oh, she wouldn't lie. Look at her face.
Do the same
Yeah,
thing.
she's wearing
I was
purple.
just making a guess.
Well,
works too? Yes, at least I think so.
White. White on white.
Look at
That's
this
really
last line.
easy to read
Immediate
text.
quarantine
Yeah.
of any infected patients is strongly advised. Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Yeah, Dio thinks it's not possible because the other side of the piece of paper is black, which means it can't be a real newspaper article. Perfect thinking,
You're
Dio.
saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just
Really,
programmed
how
it
do you
so
know
that
that,
it would spit
Dio?
out
It's,
whatever he
it's just
wanted.
like a scanner, that's all.
Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well,
I think that's the most important point, that none of them have ever heard
I
of
have heard rumors about a virus being
Yeah.
used as a bomb.
millions of people dying.
What?
Oh, Alice
What did you
has.
say?
Oh,
And Luna, kind of, but everybody else has just been in the dark.
I'm sorry. Time's up.
Well, I mean, it's Christmas time. I imagine they just don't report those sorts of things around Christmas time.
too depressing.
Then we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
The Grinch has unleashed
Exactly.
biochemical warfare upon the
Sorry,
citizens of
but I
Whoville.
really need more than
Yeah,
5
that was
minutes.
the least popular Dr. Seuss book.
That's horrible.
Or would I?
That's even worse than his
Who knows?
horrible book about the parade.
Fine. We'll deal with this later.
That was his first
Right now,
one.
we need
I'll
to get
cut
to
him
the
some
elevator
slack.
and head down to floor B.
Yeah, I'm not even
What are
familiar
we
with
going
that
to do
one.
about
Yeah, me
Quark?
neither.
There's a reason why you're not familiar with it.
Are you sure?
We can't just leave the boy here. Besides,
We'll just
we don't
leave
have
it at that.
there's one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens,
They'll
So
get
what are they going to do with
penalized.
Quark? They're just going to pick him up and take him along?
Yeah, it's gonna take him.
I'm
Mhm.
Gary Quark.
Really should have thought about that before you knocked him unconscious for a couple of hours.
You make a good
Well,
point.
he's easier to carry around this way.
Sure about this.
Yeah, and it was either that or him like screaming and trying to kill himself the whole time.
Uh-huh.
You would have
This
mellowed
is
out.
probably easier.
Yeah.
Of course.
As
It-
bad as that sounds.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
It'd be harder to
We're
solve
running out of
puzzles
time,
with him, like,
people.
always trying to stab
Move.
himself.
Yeah.
It could be a new puzzle, though. Stop him from stabbing himself. No, I'm just saying, I think, like, just a couple of minutes, and he'll, like, not be suicidal again. The symptoms seem to come and go, like we saw earlier, where it looked like he was overdosed, and then he went back to normal for a bit.
That is true.
Mhm.
Is that typical for most viral infections, that the symptoms don't always remain constant? Sometimes they leave, and sometimes they come back?
I don't
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
so. I'm not a virologist, so I can't tell you for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember last time I got sick, and if the symptoms were constant or not. In any case, are our heroes going to spend time figuring out which doors to go through? I guess they are. We've got plenty of time left in this video.
Until the doors close.
5 minutes still.
They're
5
open.
minutes
We need
remain,
to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
and they're exactly like 5 minutes before the end of the video.
We're almost out of time.
Yeah, not bad.
Pay attention. We've
Actually
only
timed
got
this
time to do
well.
this once. Just like before. There are only 3 possible
And
combinations.
Fi is the only person who can do this in her head, because she's the only one who understands color theory.
Good job.
Good thing we didn't shoot her up.
Yeah. She's too important.
Okay, so Clover and Sigma with T-Dog. What do you guys think about that?
He betrayed us last time. I don't think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I still don't like him.
Okay, let's see what our next option is. I honestly don't care about what the other people are. I mean, they can go with whatever group they want. I just care about the one I'm going through.
Mhm.
Sigma and Clover with Dio.
No, don't like that option either. Dio's a jerk.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Dio... Oh man, we either get T-Dog or Dio. This is not good.
We want option C.
Yeah, who's our third option? I think we're actually going to go with the option we're going to Yeah, I'm gonna go with the T-Dog, actually.
Oh.
So option
Yet
C
again,
is
don't
us
listen to us.
with Quark.
Ooh. Yeah, do that. That's a really
That's
easy
fine.
opponent. Yeah.
I think the reason we can't do that is because Alice refuses to go with Dio in order to prevent us from taking this ending.
No. Stupid Alice.
Well, she is mad at him.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I think Phi
that makes
also
sense.
refuses to go with T-Dog.
3 minutes remain.
You have no reason to do that.
Yeah.
Alice, I will forgive you, but
I think the people who have the greatest
Yeah.
disadvantage should get to choose.
Clover, Sigma, and T-Dog are going to
The
go
people who
through
have 1 BP.
So you,
whatever you call it,
Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
the place with the
Who doesn't want to go with
the
Alice?
pressure exchange chamber.
I'd rather die
Oh,
than
okay.
compare.
We saw that last playthrough as well.
Just
Yeah.
everyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
It's well-deserved hate,
I told
Dio.
you already.
The only
Mhm.
thing
It
you
is.
care about is
I don't
Saturn.
believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
yeah, I
He's
trust
asleep.
Quark more than
I
you.
don't really think I
She's
need to
Yeah.
really
know
asleep.
voting.
Come on. Aw, he's like a little baby.
Yeah, I hope he wakes up by the time they have to vote. Because that might not work out well.
Yeah, his vote's
Yeah.
gonna automatically default to ally, and then Dio's just totally gonna betray him for an easy
Anyone
3
other than
points.
Tenmyouji is fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair. If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So,
Really? But C was the good option. Aww.
we've got
Yeah,
two other people with
That's the one we want.
How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did
No choice,
betray me
Luna?
last time, but
Good choice. She's nice.
yeah.
All right, then,
Oh,
Sigma.
or that everybody she hates is she can't go through the same room with anybody she has a reason to hate, so
Oh, well, that works too.
yeah. So she can play that she's nice, and, you know, even if she wasn't nice, she couldn't get revenge. So there are 3 options, and we will make our choice in the next video. Even though I already told you we're picking the first option.
Some cliffhanger.
This is the worst cliffhanger ever. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.